Picture this: two brilliant minds locked in a duel. One is calculating every move, plotting strategies like a chess grandmaster. The other, a whirlwind of creativity, unpredictable and unstoppable. Who wins? That's what we're diving into today, the ultimate MBTI personality duel. Let's find out which type dominates in a battle of wits. All right, here's the deal. Every MBTI type has its unique strengths, right? But when it comes to mental face-offs, strategy, problem solving, outsmarting the competition, some types stand out more than others. So today, we're not just asking who's the smartest. No, we're exploring how each personality type approaches a mental showdown. Who's the ultimate strategist? Who wins with raw creativity? And who, well, might need to sit this one out? By the end of this video, you'll know where your personality type stands, and you might be surprised at who takes the crown. Let me ask you, have you ever had a debate, a competition, or even a simple game night where someone completely outwitted you? Maybe it was their quick thinking, their long-term planning, or just pure chaos. Now, you probably think the INTJ has this in the bag, right? After all, they're called the mastermind for a reason. But hold on, what happens when they face an ENTP, the wild card? Spoiler alert, it doesn't always go as planned. Stick around because we're going to unpack the strengths and weaknesses of each type. And trust me, this is a duel you don't want to miss. Let's start with the INTJ. If there's a chessboard involved, bet on them. These masterminds excel at long-term strategy, predicting every possible move. They're the people who dominate in risk or meticulously plan every detail of a group project. But here's their Achilles' heel. When things go off script, they can freeze. Throw in an ENFP or ENTP's chaotic energy, and suddenly, their plan falls apart. Now, about those ENTPs, the eternal experimenters. ENTPs thrive on chaos. Rules? Suggestions at best. They'll change the game midway just to keep things interesting. They don't care about the right way. They're here to have fun and win their way. But that unpredictability can backfire. Without a plan, sometimes they just lose steam. What about the ISFJs? You might think they'd steer clear of a mental showdown, but don't underestimate them. ISFJs are masters of subtlety. While everyone else is busy showing off, they're quietly observing, gathering every detail and preparing the perfect response. They won't always dominate the battlefield, but they'll always find a way to hold their ground. And then we have the INFPs, the dreamers, right? But don't let their quiet demeanor fool you. INFPs shine in unconventional situations. They're the ones who'll come up with a solution no one else even thought of. Sure, they might get a little emotional along the way. But when they focus, watch out. Finally, let's talk about the ESTJs, the powerhouses. ESTJs take charge. They don't just play the game, they run it. If there's a team challenge, you'll want them as your captain. But their laser focus on efficiency, it can sometimes blind them to creative or unexpected approaches. Let me share a quick story. A friend of mine, a classic ENTP, once faced off with an INTJ in a trivia competition. The INTJ was methodical, answering every question with precision. But the ENTP? They had this wild, off-the-cuff energy, cracking jokes, throwing the INTJ off their game. By the end, the INTJ was visibly exhausted, and the ENTP? They were still laughing, ready for round 2. It was like watching a battle between order and chaos, and honestly, chaos won that day. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever gone head-to-head with someone whose personality clashed with yours? Maybe you were the planner, and they were the wild card, or the other way around? Share your stories in the comments. I'm dying to know how it went. Here's the thing. No single MBTI type is unbeatable. It's all about context. An INTJ might crush it in a strategy game, but an ENFP might dominate in a brainstorming session. And ISFJs? They quietly win by staying one step ahead emotionally. The real magic? It happens when different types collaborate. Picture an INTJ's strategy paired with an ENFP's creativity, or an ESTJ's leadership working alongside an INFP's unique perspective. That's how you turn a duel into a masterpiece. So, who do you think wins the MBTI duel? Is it the calculated INTJ, the chaotic ENTP, or maybe an underdog like the ISFJ? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this mental face-off, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the battle of wits, the real winner is the one who learns the most.